Hey y'all, welcome. Today we're going to be making some tostones and steamed vegetable bowl. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first chop my cabbage. I like to chop my cabbage as fine as possible. Okay, let's get these cabbage all chopped up. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to put it in this big strainer because I have to rinse it off. Get my vegetables well washed. Let's get this rinsed. Okay, I do use the hose, that sink hose, really get it cleansed. Alright, once that's washed, I like to use some butternut squash. I buy the chopped ones already, but I'm going to cut them just a little bit finer so they cook quicker. Let's get these all chopped up. If you guys wouldn't mind, on my YouTube channel, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe at Island in the Box Catering. And on my Instagram channel as well as Island in the Box Catering. Go ahead and follow and share. Okay, so we're just getting these cut really fine. Like I said, just to have them to cook a little faster. And I sped the video up because it was a little long. Alright, so once these are chopped, we're going to push those to the side, add some sweet peppers. Let's get those rinsed. So I'm just going to cut the tops off and remove the seeds. You could keep them if you want to. And then cut these very thinly. I love to use a lot of herbs when I'm steaming vegetables. And yeah, let's get the seeds out of the second one. Get this diced up really well. Okay. Now you could use any color sweet peppers you want. I'm kind of going with the color scheme. Alright, so next I'm going to use this sweet onion that I had. I had a piece of onion, so I'm just going to chop that. Push that to the side. And then now I'm going to add some garlic cloves. Now you can use any amount of garlic you like. And we're going to chop these garlic cloves. Dice them really fine. Once that's done, push those to the side. Okay, so I'm now going to use some shredded carrots. You could shred your own or buy ready-made. I bought the ready-made. Why work harder when I should be working smarter? So let's get these well rinsed. Shake them off a little bit. I'm just gonna put them right on top of the cabbage to the side. And let's get this place kind of cleaned up as I go. I was going to use that red sweet pepper, but I didn't. So instead I'm going to use some Scotch bonnet pepper for a little spice. You could use any amount you like or how spicy you want your vegetables. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and rinse the butternut squash off as well, because I didn't wash those. So let's get those washed. Okay. And let's drain that. All right. Now, got my green plantains. Let's get those skin off. Now you can use some cooking oil or coconut oil or whatever oil to help you peel it much easier. I'm so used to doing it now, I don't do that anymore. So let's make sure we get all the skin off. And make sure you have your oil preheated before cooking. Alright, so we're going to chop these up. And let's get it on. Alright, so over here I'm going to add some butter to the pot. And that will be for the fresh seasoning. Alright, let's get those all stirred up. Let's get this handle out the way. Let's stir that up, and it smells so delicious. Now I'm going to add the carrots and the butternut squash. Get it all in there, yes, every single bit. Alright, let's stir it up a little bit. Add some dried thyme. I love fresh herbs and dried herbs. Black pepper. You can use everything at your own discretion. Stir it up. And I'm going to let it steam just for a little bit so I make sure that the carrots and the butternut squash are softened enough. Okay, now we're going to get the green plantains in the oil. And we're not going to cook them through all the way just yet. Just want to get a little color on them. While that's frying, see how hot my oil is? You kind of want to have it on a medium-high fire. Alright, so we're going to stir it up. Oh my goodness, add the cabbage. Smells so delicious. Now, cabbage does spring its own water. Vegetables do usually, but I like to add just a little tip to get it going. Go ahead and just add a little bit and some chicken bouillon. Yep, sprinkle at your own discretion. Don't want it too salty. And a little bit more dry thyme. All right, so we're gonna stir that up, fold it all in. And this smells so good already, you guys. I wish you guys could smell this. I love to cook. I do catering, so if you guys are looking for a caterer in your Massachusetts area, I am available. All right, so we're gonna cover that down. Clean as I go, clean as I go. That's one of my kitchen rules. So we're gonna turn these over and get a little bit more color. Once those have a little bit of color, we're gonna take them out. You don't wanna cook them through just yet. Okay, and then I have a lemon juicer, yeah, you guys know what I mean. Let's squeeze them down, get them into the shape of a bowl. These are really hot, so do be careful, you guys. Be very careful. All right, let's squeeze these down. Okay, that one's a little big, so I'm gonna have to cut them in half. All right, let's get these all done. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, once they're all squeezed down into the shape of a bowl, what you're gonna do now next is sprinkle them with some salt and then a little bit of brown sugar. And then we're going to put them right back into the oil. We want them a little bit more golden brown for the inside to cook a little more. Delicious already. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that these are done, you see how golden brown they are? Delicious. Gonna place them on a plate with a napkin and a little parchment paper. Let the oil drain a little bit. Get them all out. Don't forget to turn your stove off. Okay, so getting these out. Once these are out, I'm just gonna get another dish. That looks delicious. And move this pot back. Let's get our vegetables looking delicious and smelling delicious. So we're just gonna place these on a separate dish and get the vegetables spooned into the center. This is a Tostones vegetable bowl. You can have this as an appetizer. You can have this as a meal, a dinner. It is, for me, it's an appetizer. I'm gonna be honest, I am a foodie, absolutely a foodie. And I had some sliced avocado, and there you have it. This is a vegetable Tostones bowl.